My name is Gerardo Hernandez, and this is my project for 122A. This is the self-sustaining plant, a device which is supposed to keep a plant alive with minimum human intervention. The self-sustaining plant is a device which maintains a plant alive with minimum care from the user. Upon turning on the device, the user inputs the amount of time the plant should remain under maximum exposure to light before becoming damaged. The user also inputs the minimum moisture level the plant can endure. After the plant settings have been entered, the device seeks the highest intensity of light while avoiding obstacles. Once the plant reaches the highest intensity of light, the device begins to record moisture and temperature readings. If at any moment the minimum moisture level is reached, a water valve is opened by a stepper motor in order to replenish the plant with water. After being exposed to light for the amount of time specified by the user, the device travels to the lowest intensity of light while avoiding obstacles. Once the device reaches its destination, the device provides the user with an option to scroll through the temperature and moisture history. The plant can then be programmed to be used again. Here we have the self-sustaining plant, a device which maintains a plant alive with minimal care from the user. I'm using a 1284P microcontroller, an Arduino Nano, a motor driver which is down underneath the breadboard. I'm using an 8-channel analog multiplexer / demultiplexer. I'm using a 7 Darlington array. I'm using 6 light-dependent resistors, which I will refer to for the rest of the video as LDRs. And I have a TMP36 temperature sensor. I have a moisture sensor inside of this napkin. And I have a 4x4 keypad, an LCD screen, 2 DC motors underneath the breadboard, and I have a stepper motor here. And the chassis that is supporting the breadboard was made on SolidWorks and 3D printed using Cura with polylactic acid as the material of choice. So now I will go ahead and I turn on the device and I press the star key to begin. Okay. And we begin. And now I'm supposed to enter the minimum moisture level. So I'm going to press 1 to prove that the plant is completely depleted of water, meaning like dry soil. So minimum moisture is 1, and now I'm going to enter the number of minutes that the device or the plant is supposed to be under maximum sunlight. So I'll choose 1 for demoing purposes. And now the device is going to look for the highest intensity of light. So I set that flashlight there. Okay. And now I'm going to move the flashlight, and I'm going to make it so that the robot goes in front of this object so that I can show object detection. And so just detected the object, and now the plant can continue to look. Okay, and if I put the light over the bot, it's supposed to stop and begin to collect information in regards to temperature and moisture. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is remove the moist towel from the moisture sensor. And this is going to pretend like I just have a plant with no water. And now we see that I am dispensing water. Okay. And we see that this motor here is going back to its position, to the closed position. And that basically just replenished the bot or the plant with water. And now I'm going to place the light source back, and now it's going to go away after the minute passes. So right now it's closing the valve, and once it's done closing, it continues to collect, and the minute just ended. So now the plant is going away from the highest intensity of light. See? Oh, just turned on the light. Okay. And now it's going away. And so now if I pretend like all the light turns off, which means complete darkness, like this, and now if I shield the LCD screen, the bot will stop. And if it stops for about 5 seconds, 7 seconds, it gives me the option where I can play back the information. And so if I turn on the light, it's saying to regurgitate the data collected if I press the pound sign. And so now it's retrieving, and there I am displaying the moisture and the temperature. And that concludes my project for 122A. Thank you.